Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another penny hunt video here on the Penny Hunter channel. I'm going to try to do as many videos as I can like I used to, at least until I run out of coins. The reason I say that is I got another uncirculated box of pennies. Fortunately, these 12 rolls actually weren't uncirculated in the box, so they gave me 38 rolls of uncirculated and 12 rolls of circulated pennies. This came from the same exact bank. As you can see, there's a lot of copper in these. So, if we get anything good, I'll bring you back and I'll show you the find. Roll number 3, our first wheat cent, a 1955 out of Denver. We're back in roll number 6, wheat cent number 2. It's 1956 out of Philly. Roll number 7, wheat cent number 3. It's a 1958 out of Denver. Bringing you back, we have a double Wheatie roll in roll number 9. A 1950 out of Denver. So far, all 4 Wheaties have been from the 50s, but I saw this. It landed face up. It's a 1939 Philadelphia. One from the 30s is always nice to find. Good find. I'll bring you back if I get any more. So I'm on the last roll. Roll number 11 was another duper. It was full of 2021s. I bring you back because roll number 12, the final roll, had another wheat cent, and it's a 1957. We finished with 6 wheat cents in only 10 rolls. Hopefully that is a precursor to the box that is coming up because they're from the same bank. So we've discussed the shiny jar in past videos. In fact, we even named it Teddy after Newt Scamander's Niffler in the Fantastic Beasts Harry Potter series. I wanted to bring you in because I wanted to show you this 1996 that I found. Now, it looks pretty shiny, especially for a memorial back. But I would actually not keep this coin. That is how high my standards are. Because of these little pock marks, and you can see some circulation damage in the fields here. That is how high my standards are for this jar. I'm actually going to throw this back into circulation because it does not meet my specifications, even though it is a very nice coin from 1996. It's almost 30 years old, but it doesn't meet what I expect out of my shiny coins that I keep. Roll number 25, we have our second wheat cent of the bank box, and it looks cleaned and rusted. It's a 1956 out of Denver. So we got 2 Wheaties in the first half of this box, and we had 6 in the first 10 rolls of the other assorted rolls. Well, if I get anything new, I'll bring you back. That was quite a break. Almost 20 rolls without a wheat cent. Roll number 25, we have our third wheat cent in the bank box. It's a 1952 out of Denver. Teddy's going to be happy. We got a new shiny penny for the jar. I'm not going to show you all of them, but this one's really nice. Really nice find here. 1968 San Francisco in amazing condition. Roll number 47, we have our 4th wheat cent of the box. Second half of this box has been brutal. 1950 Denver, decent condition. And I'm bringing you back for the last roll of the hunt, so we can clearly see it's a 1945 out of Philadelphia. If it has any friends in the roll, I'll bring you back, but if not, I will bring you back for the end of the hunt wrap-up. Alright, instead of ending the video there, I decided I'm going to do another box. So this box was just sitting around. It was all customer wrap rolls. I organized all the pink ones together. So all of these were broken in the box when I got them. Then I reorganized it, like I said. So I'm going to go through the bag first, just like the last time, and I'm going to show you what's in the bag. Obviously, I don't know how many exact pennies there are, but there were about 10 rolls. So I'm going to say it was 10 rolls of pennies. Some of them could have been lost or fallen out at some point. I got them at a bank and they were all crushed up, so I'm assuming that there are 10 rolls here. Anyway, I'll bring you in on the very first find of this box, and we'll try to do a 2-box hunt of this video, even though it's been pretty tough to do that. So I dumped out the bag. So like I said, it's about 10 rolls. Our first find, a 1955 out of Denver. So it's our first wheat cent of this box. And the 12th, sorry, I was checking, and the 12th wheat cent overall of the hunt. Little under halfway to go. I got wheat cent number 2 in about roll number 4 or 5. It's a 1958 out of Denver, number 13 overall of the hunt. Real quick, wanted to bring you in, recap real quick. 4 Wheaties in about 10 rolls. Don't know exactly how many it was. Like I said, it was about 10 rolls of pennies. The notable thing is we had a lot of copper. We had 110 copper pennies, not counting the wheat cents, which is an average of about 11 per roll. I wrote down that it was 10 rolls for math's sake. That is a lot of copper. That is almost double what I normally get, including the Wheaties. It's almost double what I normally get every 10 rolls as well. So I'm hoping that there's Wheaties in here and more copper, because this is the same exact bank, the same day. I just ended up getting a bunch of loose rolls. So we'll see what's in here. Roll number 1 starts us off right away. It's a 1953 out of Denver. 21 gives us wheat cent number 9 of this one box. It's a 1944 out of Philadelphia, and that is now 20 for the video. Roll number 28, we got an oldie. It's a 1928, really beat up, but it's a 1928 nonetheless. Love finding coins from the 1920s, especially ones that have a lot of detail in the wheats. Look at that. Great find here, 1928 from Philadelphia. Roll number 30, we're back with another wheat cent. This is wheat cent number 11 for the box and 22 for the hunt overall. It's 1954 out of Denver. I thought it might have been old looking at the back, but it's just from the 50s. We'll take it though. 22 Wheaties, and we still have almost half a box to go. Do you remember in the beginning of the video for this box, I said that I put all of these red ones in the back, and they were the last ones I'm going to open? Well, the reason for that is, last time I went to this bank, those red rolls had a bunch of copper in them. They were mostly 95% copper, and again, the same deal with these. So I'm just gonna empty these all out, and I'll show you how much copper I have at the end. Now this is just from the first 2 rolls I've opened. I wanted to bring you back in to show you the very next roll that I opened. Mostly coppers. Pretty cool. I wanted to bring you back in with 4 of these rolls left. Look at all this copper. It's almost been almost all copper, except for these. Now this is what is actually interesting, because everything has been copper except these 1983s, and you know what that means. We gotta weigh them. Well, that's not copper, and that's not copper. So unfortunately, I was hoping the 1983s would be copper, since we had so much, and there wasn't anything older than a 1983 in those rolls. Wanted to bring you back just in case, you know, that would have been crazy. Well, let me bring you back. The last roll had a gift for us. So 1955 Denver. We had no other wheat cents in all 8 of those rolls of copper dumps, but I'll take it. Wheat cent number 12 for the box. Well, that ends this penny hunt. It was a good hunt. I intended to do a 2-box hunt, ended up needing to open 3 boxes to get to 100 rolls, because 49 rolls in the first 2 boxes combined were uncirculated 2021s. If they were 2023s, I would have been happy, but they weren't. 46 total finds, exactly half of which were wheat cents, which over 100 rolls is a good hunt. We averaged a wheat cent almost every 4 rolls, and it was slightly higher than my average. 2 wheat cents were older, and that's also awesome. A 1928 Philly and a 1939 Philly. Once again, we had a lot of 2009s. It's nice to see them coming out again. I was averaging almost exactly 4 per box, and in the last 15 boxes, I've been seeing more and more in my area, averaging now 5.3 per box over those boxes. I even found 4 presidential versions, which, if you might remember, haunted me over the course of 14 boxes earlier in the month, when I only got 2 total over all of those boxes. We had a really good showing of S-Mint marks as well, averaging almost 5 per box here, with my typical being only around 3.3 per box. Figured I'd give you an update on the shiny jar as well. Teddy the Niffler was hard at work, stealing all of the shinies from the rolls, and he managed to get 29 shiny pennies to add to the collection. I haven't been tracking them too much to actually know if that's average or not, but we'll start trying to track it now. Finally, I wanted to give an update on the 500 subscriber Indian Head Scent giveaway. We've eclipsed the minimum 5 unique comment qualification. I've decided if this video can get at least 15 likes, I'll do the drawing as a short on my channel page. So if you haven't done so already, start liking this video. Let me know in the comments if you liked it. Thank you all so very much. Good luck to everyone, and thanks for watching.